Well, when you only have, unlicensed music,
Why?
because that's the theme of the campaign.
Okay, but then
All
don't
right.
say that's your weakness. That is a choice you made.
Yeah, I love it. This farty horn music
You
really
love
makes
the
my day.
Thievius Raccoonus music being the only track for every single piece of
Yeah,
action?
yeah.
Well,
Fine.
It really does put Cordova Town to shame.
hmm.
All right.
This isn't unlicensed.
No, this isn't unlicensed. That's
They
true.
made this
Yeah,
for
we're gonna get fucking
Resident Evil
DMCA'd.
7.
I hate these feet. I really hate them.
I don't even know what you're talking about. What?
Oh no! Don't look too closely.
I never liked them. I always wanted to tell you this. I never liked them.
You think I like these? He says, holding up his legs.
God made me this way.
That or he just has a really long shirt on.
Yeah, he's like fucking Jesse. That one like drawings people did of like Jesse's anatomy is underneath all his back.
Bauhaus!
I've never seen that. I have to look it
Season
up.
1.
Gil and Colonel, you guys have headed toward the northwest part of the property to look for the exit that was denoted by Kiki. As you head in this direction, you walk away from the set. There's still a good amount of land out here encompassed by the fence. And kind of the flats sort of become more mountainous and canyon-like as you trek this direction. It's hot today. It's uncomfortable. But you guys have been walking for a while at this point, and you have yet to see anything that looks like an exit.
Does this idiot have any investigate on his sheet?
He does not.
Well, in our time off screen, I wasn't capable of doing any rolls, so I guess I will immediately rectify that by doing a roll to investigate for it.
Alright. With 3 investigate, you do not immediately find the supposed exit, but what you do find are footprints. And it's kind of like a single set headed in this direction.
That's where he carried me.
during the difficult times.
Which is what you are now following, because they're headed in the correct direction. They're faded in places, but seem to be heading where you'd assume you need to be.
Colonel's just low energy, hands in his pockets. He sort of finds the trail with little celebration. He just points to them and silently follows them.
Yeah, Gil kind of rubs his hands together and looks across his shoulder, and he says, "Is everything all right?" I guess I know that's a silly question to ask, but...
It's gonna turn in the sand, hands in pockets, and there's just gonna be a wide shot of him staring at Gil. That question.
I mean, I know none of it's all right. What do we have to do but carry on? I just don't want to check on you, Colonel.
He turns the other way and he keeps walking. Yeah,
Gil,
boy, Marco Gill's fucking name, the reason people are confused is because every session it switches off halfway through, and he is Marco or Gil.
Yeah, he's Marco Gil. One is a kleptomaniac and one is a nice guy. He'll follow after you. Not really sure what more to address about the situation. Some time ago, you guys would have heard an explosion, unless you want to play that out on camera, but I imagine you've been walking for longer than that.
I think I was there for that conversation.
And, you, as you are walking in the direction of the footprints, hear some drones sort of whirring in the distance as they're flying overhead. Marco will kind of exclaim, shit! And he's going to try to hide himself in some nearby brush. And he's going to kind of call to you and say, Colonel, get down! Wow, that was fantastic.
The Colonel's gonna do a sort of John Travolta look around gesture with his coat confusedly, and then just sort of get down on his knees and lay down next to a small stone like the one on screen.
Well, your yellow jacket blends you into the surface of the sand as the drones soar overhead and kind of vanish onto the horizon. And he exhales, and he comes over and kind of offers you a hand to help you up. And he says, surely we must be close.
Well, it does end eventually.
You continue along the path, and you eventually... Why? Why is it like this? Just reveal it. Roll 20. Thank you.
It's not gonna.
You come up to what looks to be kind of like a canyon entrance, where the path sort of goes in between two sort of steeper cliff sides, but it almost looks like a little bit of a dead end. And the footprints kind of indicate that as well, as they sort of stop.
Oh, okay. I guess I will roll another investigate to determine what secret trip and trap this is.
Yes. Oh, is that it? Oh no, there it is. You follow the footsteps, and you're able to easily spot that there is a sort of metal hatch in the ground that's been reburied by sand. Just natural, the wind has come in and pulled it on top and created a pretty good hiding spot nestled in between the stones here. It's closed currently, but presumably you can open it.
I'll leave.
Okay.
Yeah, I open it.
You pull it back, and Barco comes to help you since it's kind of heavy and covered in sand. And as you do, you see a set of metal stairs descending into what looks like a tunnel. Almost like if you go spelunking, it's like a metal set of stairs that have been inlaid into kind of a cavernous space that's been bored out of the earth.
Oh, he leans into the radio in his coat pocket and says, well, it's, you should be able to find it if you follow our trail northwest. There's a trail of footprints, and now there's three. It's a hatch in the ground. I'm just gonna leave it open.
If you go in, we might not be able to reach you.
Well, fare thee well.
You click your radio off. Gil looks with the same kind of concern and he says, "Should we maybe wait here? We don't know what's inside."
He's just gonna give a weathered look to Gil, say, "If you so wish."
Well, I don't know if it's in good conscience to let you go on ahead by yourself.
Ah, look at that, a moral conundrum. And he's gonna start going down the hatch.
Wait. He'll kind of look over his shoulder and kind of flapping his hands. He'll trot down after you, and he'll say, "Just be careful. Hold the rails."
I'm only so old.
Yeah, I'm scared I'm gonna fall in here. And oh my gosh, roll 20. You descend, and as you descend further into the earth, it becomes apparent that this was kind of dug out a long time ago, or naturally. It's not the easiest to tell without really looking into it, but it's a cave with some stairs that have been set into it. It looks like at one time when you reach the bottom, which is here, there were some props set up in here. There's like a really old, dusty light that absolutely no longer works. And as you look out ahead through what was probably a mining shaft at one point, you can see that there's a light way in the distance and something in that direction.
Just gonna adjust my glasses in the dark and keep going towards where any progress displays itself.
At the far end of the cave is a van that is parked. You can see that the cave eventually widens up, and at the end, and as you make it through, there's just been a cave parked behind the mouth. Wow, a van parked behind the mouth of the cave, which is naturally covered with some shrubbery. It's not the same van you've been traveling in, but it is a van no less.
I'd like to inspect it to see if it's occupied.
You inspect it. Just with your eyes, you don't see anybody inside. I don't know what else you'd inspect it with. Maybe your nose.
I'll try to open it.
Yeah, it opens.
Wanna climb inside?
Mm-hmm.
And
You climb inside.
Go to sleep.
Oh,
What happens when I wake up?
nothing. You been sleeping?
I go to sleep again.
You don't wake up.
You don't wake up.
Yeah,
you wait specifically
That's him,
16
officer.
hours.
I'd recognize him anywhere. Do you think it was peaceful? we do.
His face says it wasn't.
So all of the nail marks indicate no. There was a struggle of some sort, but I can't.
You
tell.
know it wasn't. Look at all the blood. Jesus, you're a doctor.
Maybe he chose to do that.
But yeah, inside, the keys are there. And there's also... What's here? Yeah, the keys are there, and there's also a phone.
There's a phone.
A phone.
What's it got on it?
Candy Crush.
That'd be very...
Looks like a burner phone, almost. Like something you would assume that someone's going to contact you from at some point. You are kind of piecing together that this is your exit strategy. Or an exit strategy.
I want to get back out and try to look for follow-up signs relative to those footprints. Since there
Great.
are footprints recent enough to trace here that there must be something inside.
Mm-hmm.
You want to tell me how to do that?
Yeah. All right, roll and investigate.
Thank you, Roll. I really appreciate you making this go smoothly, Roll20.
Yeah, Roll20 is really
Very
like doing
non-frustrating.
everybody's solid today. Yeah, easily the mouth of this cave is big enough for 2 vehicles. One that is currently here and one that used to be parked here. You can tell by the tracks that lead out of the mouth of the cave, but the second vehicle is no longer here.
He is gonna stare at the other trail, but just go and sit tighty in the van for the moment. He'll say, testing, is anyone receiving?
Someone else want to go?
He's trying to reach us, not the burner
Yeah.
phone. Carmine's got a walkie. He'll say, yeah, I hear you, Colonel.
Yeah, at the end there's a long tunnel underground, and then at the end there's a escape van that I'm in with Gil right now.
Okay. Well, we've got our way out then.
Yeah, so we're here.
All right. We've got 3 more. There should be 2 coming your way. Nia and
Jesse.
Jesse.
Affirmative.
Is there anything else you do, particularly at this time, or are you just gonna hang tight?
Just gonna wait.
Alright. And back to the... here we go. Back to the motley crew here. Me and Jesse have departed. I'll be joining the Colonel shortly. What is your plan with the computer here, Carmine?
All right. I'm gonna sit down. Cameras are already on, I'm assuming.
Yes, Jesse pulled them up for you.
All right.
And it's clear that he's been trying to sift through the computer.
Carmine will, I'll sit here at the computer and do we know who the other 3 are?
Yeah, it would be it'd be Simon, it would
Okay.
be Brian, and it would be Bill.
Can't miss Bill.
Yeah.
And little Bill. Okay. All right. So I guess the first thing that I'm going to do is, do you want me to streamline this one notice roll for each of them? Or do you want me to do it individual?
It's gonna be individual, only because I'd imagine if you want to try to create advantages, or people want to try to create advantages, it would apply individually based on the person.
Okay. All right. So. All right. Well, this will be for Simon.
All right. You can just go ahead and roll them all.
Oh, okay. This will be for Brian. And this will be for Bill.
All right. So, flipping through the cameras, the first person that you notice is Bill.
Okay.
You notice him because he seems to be moving spots. You flip a camera and you see that he's out moving from the his place where he's been kind of in the kitchen, and he's moving out toward the pool area.
Okay.
With the two, you don't see Brian or Simon, but you notice with all the cameras that there are no cameras in the bathroom, and there are no cameras that you can access in the deliberation room. So that's for your reference.
Okay.
The washroom. Go to the washroom.
All right, so I'll start by communicating that. He'll basically just relay that no sign of Simon or Brian, but I don't have any feed of the bathroom or the deliberation room. Feed seems to be, I would imagine, cut in the deliberation room because we've talked to cameras in there before.
Yeah, but you've never looked through this screen before.
Okay, all right,
This one, for whatever reason, doesn't have deliberation.
sure. So can't see into the deliberation room, aka Brian's favorite room.
Yeah, I was about to say.
And
Yeah.
I can't see into the bathroom. Bill is on the move from the kitchen to the pool area right now.
I can go pick up Brian. I'm sure he weasel himself inside that deliberation room.
Yeah, he's got to be hiding under a couch. Somebody want to check the bathroom for Simon?
And
Yeah.
generally, I should also, with these notices, you do see that there are some operatives moving through the house. So,
Yeah, I figured when it came to it, I could try to apply individual advantages. To...
yeah, exactly, to try to move around
Yeah.
them.
Yep.
So,
I'll be the hacker girl.
Well, I'll try to find Simon then.
Trent, could you go catch Bill? There's 3 of them, 3 of us. We might make this pretty easy.
Yeah, I got him.
All right, everyone, meet back here. You let us know if we anyone runs into any trouble, Carmine.
Will do.
I move 5 feet and check for Brian.
fine.
All right,
Going-
team.
you go into deliberation.
Where's Wolf Brian? He's terrified of thunder. He's probably under the couch.
He's gonna be under the couch. Yeah, he hates it.
So yeah, you walk in to deliberation. Don't initially see anything. Roll whatever you want to roll to.
I want to roll saying, Brian, it's Josephine. You in here?
There's silence, and then there's Josephine. Are you alone?
Just me and the group that I came in with. If you worry about those FBI guys outside, we took care of it.
He'll appear from where he was hiding behind some extra props back here behind the Save Me panels.
He was just behind the curtain.
It's just his feet were under the curtain the whole time.
Oh, man.
They saw him. They just felt bad for him. So
They were like,
let's just fucking.
We'll come back and get him later.
Yeah, he's not gonna.
He's not going to do
Dude.
anything.
Dude, I think he pissed on his leg. Let's just go.
Oh no. He'll approach you and he'll say, "I think there's still more in the house."
There definitely are, but we're going to get you and everybody else out of here.
How? Where?
There's a hidden bunker northwest of here. We've already got a few people moving that way.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is bring you along, and we're going to all leave together. And we're going to find whatever's waiting for us on the other side of this.
All right. Who's left? Do we have everyone?
We're just rounding them up. We've got Bill and Simon. And a few
Oh.
ideas of where to look.
Simon's so small he could fit nearly anywhere. Bill? Should be too hard to spot.
Jesus.
I
Easy.
ask him, what do you mean by that?
What?
He's what?
Let's let's just go. Let's just go.
He's what,
I-
Ryan?
I'm
I
really
put my
scared.
hand to block the door.
I'm really scared, Josephine.
No, you're gonna tell him you said that.
Words hurt when you use them, Brian. They cut like a knife, and then I cut him up.
No!
And he learns a lesson. Oh, he does.
Still bloody with the knife of the man that you sliced.
Bill steps out, mascara running down his cheeks.
Oh.
You've been hiding in the room too.
Yeah, but I will lead him away and say, you said Simon could hide anywhere, but is there a place you'd look?
Let me see. No,
I was thinking contacts.
it's not. It's the same stat,
Oh.
unfortunately, for Brian.
You
just
suck,
rolled bad.
Brian.
My rolls are bad tonight, which is great for you, but not good for my NPCs trying to help you. He kind of racks his brain, though you can tell he's not quite in his element, and he'll say, I don't know what, a crawl space, anything with low to the floor, a bed, maybe.
It's fine. We'll figure it out. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other. Come on.
He will fall in line with you. Samuel, where were you headed?
The bathroom.
Bathroom. Boop. Oh, wow. Forgot you guys are the last ones in here. What are you doing?
Oh, we had a thing that we did every now and then.
In the
My
same
toes
clothes
are
at
always
the same
wet.
time.
Simply simple. Sam, as you're moving down the hall, I do need you to give me a stealth.
Oh, wait. I'm his eyes on this guy. Can I help him out?
Yeah.
It's fucking shot of Sam like waiting for me to be helpful. I'm fucking on my phone that I've had the whole time.
Don't worry,
No.
Sam. It's nothing. You're fine. Go right ahead.
Not the prednisone shit. Did you? No. Okay, hold on. I gotta. Fucking gunshots. Can we turn it down? Okay. All right. Let me see. What do I see with my elf eyes? Probably not much with a fucking 2.
That too will give him an advantage.
Okay.
So
What do I see?
You see someone coming down the hall, like as Samuel is headed toward the washroom.
All right. Heads up, Sam. You're not alone. You got somebody coming in at 11 o'clock. Which I guess is right in front of you. Horrible direction to pick. It's too late, Sam. He's already here.
he's coming. He sees you. Oh, he sees you.
He knows. He knows.
Let's see here.
Could I potentially use my... Well, I guess they didn't really communicate that.
Communicate what?
The walkie thing that I had, I don't know if they'd actually... The guy would say, I'm turning left now. So that doesn't make sense.
If you tap it with a fate point, you can make it be.
You mean they'll have fate point?
Well. Alright, so the guy moving down the hall thinks he sees you. Or not sees you, but he sees you slip into the bathroom.
No. Well... Is there anywhere here that looks like I could hide also?
Certainly. All these kind of like... I'll say they open up. They're probably like... They've got... storage in them. You could even, maybe being more creative, get into the paneling of the ceiling.
Actually, since I have their walkie and I'm on their channel, I'm going to try to...
I see
Smart.
this.
So he's going to call over the walkie. He's going to be like, all units moving through the dormitory section. There's been a disturbance. East corridor leading out of the mansion.
The footsteps encroaching stop. And quickly echoing back, say, Sir, I think I saw someone headed toward the bathroom.
East corridor now. They might be moving out.
Roger.
Roger.
Roderick.
And Roderick. And
It's not my name.
he will head toward the other side of the house as you've instructed.
Phew.
Good thinking.
I'll look around for this little fucker. Fuck you.
So, on first sight, you don't see anything. It's not like I'm going to make you keep rolling. It's more just a time. It takes you a while to completely go through the room, but you don't find anything. You're pretty confident
Hold
you turned
on.
the room. Yeah.
I'm gonna call the other walkie. Hey, Carmine, do you see anything in here that looks out of place with Simon could be?
I don't have feet at the bathroom, unfortunately.
It's a toilet cam.
Why?
Why not?
Why is there no
That's
camera
what
in here?
that's what Mac told me
I said there was no camera in there.
Why?
when I rolled. I don't know when I rolled notice. She said there was no camera.
Why is there not a camera in the bathroom?
I'm really not.
Dr. Disrespect? Come on.
I'm making you kill people, but I'm not a bad guy.
I'm not a monster.
I like how
Am
there
I
are
crazy?
actually about at least 6 cameras in this
There
actual
are.
vacuum.
It's really disturbing, yeah.
Probably the most I've seen.
Well, in case anyone makes out, they need to have it in all
Got
directions.
the fucking piss cam 9000.
When it rains, it pours.
Ugh. Ugh.
Cam yellow.
So he's not able to produce an advantage for you, but you, after enough time, would be able to satisfactorily look through this room.
Oh, fine.
And you can determine there's no one in here.
Oh. I'll relay that then. Well, Simon's now in the bathroom.
Alright, shit. Well,
I talked to Brian. He said he could squeeze into about anything, so we need to think of some way to narrow this down.
yeah, I'm assuming you don't want me to just continuously roll notice on the cameras.
I think between junctions, it's all right. But
Alright. So I'll look for him one more time.
well, that's a lore. Is that what you wanted?
It's the same stat.
Oh, okay. It's a good roll.
I use my magic spell.
Flipping through the cameras, you perhaps initially are drawn by the fact that there are, a pod of 2 units who are moving through the hall, responding to Samuel's beckon. When in one of the bedrooms, you see, which? Now I've forgotten. Oh. In Samuel's bedroom, you actually see some shiftment. A pillow falls off the bed.
That's my pet rat, actually.
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh shit.
Hmm.
Sam, it
Watch
looks
the
like I'm
pillow
getting-
again. It falls off the bed. Is this
Okay.
evidence of Old Man Smithers haunting the room?
Sam, I'm getting an EMF 5 in your room. And then back to the truck. He'll say, Sam, I'm actually getting movement in your room now, it looks like.
Oh, alright.
He'll say, anybody who can hear me, our last target's in... Oh, wait, has everybody checked in with the walkies, or...
We still have to get to Trent.
Oh,
Trent
that's
hasn't
right, I'm
yet.
sorry. Jesus, my bad, Trent.
That's fine.
We will, where's the... Man, every time I rearrange these, here we go. Sam, you're able to move down the hall, unimpeded, because the traffic has moved through the house, and you are able to move pretty quickly towards your room, which is the furthest room in the house, furthest back. And you slip inside, and initially there is obviously no sound that comes out of the room.
Alright. I'm just gonna say... Wait, who are we following?
You?
Okay. I'll just call out, "Hey, Simon."
Keep it down! They're right outside.
Oh, they ain't. Get up.
He kind of pokes his head out and skitters out from under the bed, which is notoriously low to the ground, and he'll look at you and say, how'd you get him to leave?
Let's just say I speak their language. Alright. There's a bunker somewhere northwest of the compound. Follow the steps. There should be some tracks leading out that way. We'll be right after you.
You want me to just go outside?
Alright, just head to the surveillance room. Just wait over there.
Yeah, okay. And he'll quickly amble outside, being very low to the ground, as if he has any sort of sneaky ability at all.
I'm gonna pack up my suitcase and all my shit and then fucking bring it with me.
And Trent.
Trent here.
His face down in the pool, just Big Bill.
He's using Big Bill as a floaty.
Oh.
Big Bill is dead.
He's even bigger
Uh-oh.
than-
We're not getting around that. Big Bill is gone.
He is gone.
Heart attack.
He had time to change.
So you step outside in the pool area, Trent, and Bill is basically trying to look for an ulterior exit through the wall, though unsuccessfully, because this doesn't actually lead outside.
Trent's gonna say, "Hey, Bill."
Oh! He turns around, putting a hand against his chest. He says, you startled me.
Yeah, no, I get that. What are you doing?
Just trying to look for a way out. What are you... How'd you get in here?
I walked in.
You do know there are police here, right?
Yeah, we fought some of them and on the way here. I got this shield from them. So I'm supposed to get you to the bunker, so if you want to come with me.
The bunker. He turns around and, realizing the fruitless endeavor, says, you're trying to tell me that you and the other contestants fought off the SWAT?
Yeah. First one I took out all by myself. Nobody helped me with that one. But as a team, we've taken out a few at this point.
I'm not gonna complain. If we've got to ride out of here, let's go.
Mm-hmm. Do I have a walkie? I'm assuming.
Yeah. I think.
Yeah, Trent's gonna turn on his walkie. He's gonna be like, Big Bill is in the house.
Carmine will see that on his camera and confirm. Be like, great. That's 6 out of 6. Let's get the hell out of here.
We're heading your way now.
No. I
And
don't want to delete the page.
he'll stay on the walkie and he'll say, Colonel, we'll be with you shortly. He'll say,
I beat back.
that van turn over?
No, it's still on its wheels.
How's the engine?
You can hear him looking through the windshield. Oh. And then he turns the van on.
It explodes.
You just hear the explosion.
Carmine smiles. He was the producer. He locks the door.
Mission accomplished. I got just the Colonel and
Just
Just a
Lil
girl and
Gil.
another guy.
just the Colonel and...
Hardcore in a Kenkaku.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Save Me. Good night. Fucking lifts a revolver smoothly to his own forehead.
You guys all reconvene in the camera room. Everybody makes it back. Carmine, you're able to sort of navigate people.
Excellent.
We got Brian, Big Bill, and Simon is here as well. Apparently, I haven't dragged his token out. But Brian says, "Is that everyone?"
Looks like it.
Oh, what a relief. Simon will say, "Yeah, it's not going to be a relief until we get out of here." How did you guys sneak in?
Well, we went through the back, but he
Oh,
opted
great.
for more.
Let's just go back through the back.
Does that look clear? I'll say, looking to Carmine.
Does it look clear?
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Yeah. As long as we go right now.
All right, worked well enough the first time. Let's get moving.
You all exit and depart and head out for the. That's fine. We're just gonna transition scenes. You guys go back the way you came, kind of climbing up the dune, getting sand in your shoes and your pants. It's not fantastic, but as you guys are mounting the hill, you kind of start to hear well, I guess specifically Samuel, you hear the comms start to pick up that they evaluated that there's nothing at the blast site and that they're going to be reconvening back at the mansion for further investigation. And there's also some questions about the order that was given, since there are a number of operatives standing at the opposite side of the mansion, not really sure what they're looking for now that no one is answering their call. You guys are able to find the path. Not long after you kind of take off running for the northwest side of the compound and following the footsteps, which is 2 new tracks and 1 older set, you follow the directions that the colonel gave you to the same spot where he headed before you, and descend the stairs, and it leads you to the old mining shaft with the cave mouth and the single van.
All right.
You and your little group, Colonel, along the way. Jesse and Nia have joined up with you, and everyone's kind of waiting by the van.
Has anyone seen Kara?
They all generally shake their head. Jesse kind of rubs his forehead with a hand, and he says, "No, not since she vanished."
She will cup her hands together and shout, "Kara, are you in here?"
Josephine, come on. I've seen a trail of footprints that led me in here in the first place, and a second vehicle departed right there, as you can see.
No, I didn't get to really get a sense of things, but... Well, I mean... Was Carmine right?
Could I see when the vehicle departed?
Yeah, with investigative 3, it was, I'd say, roughly within the time frame of Kara's disappearance.
Oh, okay. So, not very recently, but recently-ish.
Yeah. It's disturbed. You know, it's been a while, but recently enough that you can see it.
Well, this other one didn't leave within the hour, so...
Maybe...
This one... Go ahead.
Maybe
No, please.
go ahead.
Nope, go ahead.
My God.
Maybe she found this place before us.
Well,
With two
yeah.
cars. And then she was sent... hiding out in the very place that the producer told us to go.
Well, let's have this discussion while we're moving.
Yeah.
I think it might be a pertinent discussion to decide upon which direction to go. If that trail is still obvious enough, if we can trail it.
Seems like the logical route to take. Somebody left from here. The last person we know that went this way was Kara.
The phone starts to ring.
There it is.
Everyone stares at it.
Like ring?
Yeah, it's ringing.
The shooting puzzle. Somebody shoot it.
If nobody else does, Carmine will reach for it.
I'm holding
Yeah,
it.
go.
I'm looking
Oh.
around at everyone. I'm
Okay.
expecting an answer.
He's got it. I'm sorry, my bad. I pictured like a fucking rotary phone on a table. I don't know what's wrong with me.
It's a cell phone.
You're on Car Talk.
If nobody else does, it's fucking ringing in Colonel's hand. Carmine puts his ear up to it.
Well, if no one else is
Hello.
gonna.